Tonight on The Roast, Facebook admits to a security breach and Sydney's casino war takes a surprise twist. But first, Edward Snowden, the American whistleblower who recently revealed the NSA's extensive phone and internet surveillance program, has fled Hong Kong, where he'd been evading arrest by US authorities. Which means it's time for another round of... Russia. He's in Russia. Actually, I don't know why I made them do that, because I already knew the answer. Still, we might get to use those graphics again, because while he's in Russia now, Edward Snowden wants to be somewhere else.
The American man who revealed secret details about the US government's phone and internet surveillance is seeking asylum in Ecuador.
Ecuador, or as it's been pronounced since 1997... the little South American nation that's famous for the Galapagos Island and the Julian Assange. But the question everybody's asking is, how was Snowden able to board a plane to leave Hong Kong for Russia when he was already the subject of an extradition request by the US government and had even had his passport cancelled? I mean, I couldn't even get on a plane the other day because I had toothpaste. Well, in a press release this morning, the Hong Kong government revealed America's extradition request
did not fully comply with the legal requirements under Hong Kong law. Meanwhile, the HKSAR government has formally written to the US government requesting clarification on earlier reports about the hacking of computer systems in Hong Kong by US government agencies.
In other words, look, we wanted to help you catch the guy who revealed that you'd been spying on us, but then we remembered, you! And travelling with Snowden on his flight from Hong Kong was a Wikileaks legal advisor who's assisting him with his bid for asylum in Ecuador. Now, you might not be familiar with the work of wiki lawyers, but trust me, they are experts in a wide range of one thing.
Are you looking for legal advice that's free of complex jargon? Well, look no further than the trusted team at WikiLeaks Legal. We make your complicated legal nightmares simple by offering just one universal legal strategy.
My sister and I have been fighting over my dad's will. It's tearing our family apart and I don't know what to do.
Flee to Ecuador.
I have unpaid parking fines and I don't know how I can make those payments.
Flee to Ecuador.
I killed a man.
Hide the body, then flee to Ecuador. Previous satisfied customers include Julian Assange, who thanks to WikiLeaks Legal went from the potential of a life in prison to free rent in prime London real estate. So put your faith in WikiLeaks Legal, because we open the Ecuador to freedom.
They're fantastic. But why Ecuador? Well, for more, let's cross to our South American correspondent, Nick Richardson. Nick!
Hey Tom, this is where Edward Snowden and Julian Assange are hoping to come to live out the rest of their days, paddling around in the azure water, plucking plump coconut straight from the tree and drinking their heavenly milk. Would you like some, Tom? Would you like some of my delicious coconut?
More than anything. Okay, so Snowden and Assange are gonna live in paradise forever.
Oh yes, Tom. They'll have this incredible view from these incredible computer terminals, where they will be building firewalls to stop the NSA snooping around in Ecuador's business. It's Ecuador's final push against Iran to be this year's #1 annoyer of America.
Finally tonight, there's been a new development in the debate over a second casino for Sydney.
Sydney's casino war's taken an unexpected turn.
Unexpected turn? I had my money on unforeseen twist. Because the owners of Sydney's star casino, Echo Entertainment, have offered the New South Wales government $250 million to extend its exclusive casino rights until 2034, thereby preventing future competition from James Packer's proposed Crown Casino. However, if the government chooses not to accept that $250 million, let's call it a financial incentive, then Echo has a plan B.
It involves giving the rival James Packer Crown Group a limited VIP licence at Barangaroo.
They're divvying up the gamblers. Crown can have the high rollers while Star gets the low to medium rollers. More importantly though, Star is doing what it knows best, putting a load of money in front of someone and inviting them to take a punt. Should the New South Wales government take the money and stick with one casino, or pass on the cash and double down with 2 casinos? It's a tough choice. Of course, at this stage though, it's just a plan, no more real than my plan for the ultimate bedroom, complete with trampoline floor and a water slide into a pool filled with ice cream. One day. So should the government take the $250 million? I mean, $250 million doesn't really sound like a lot for 20 years of exclusive rights for casinos in Sydney. It's really only most of an Avatar film. On the other hand, they could do a lot of good with that 250 mil. I mean, they could build the Shattered Dreams Highway, the Broken Home Public School, the What Are We Going to Tell the Wife hospital. But if the New South Wales government does choose to reject the $250 million, they might choose the Crown VIP-only casino idea, which means there'll have to be another VIP-only facility to match.
Peace.
For years, high rollers who've lost it all have had to go through counselling sessions with your common gambling addict, your pensioners throwing away their super on the pokies, your fathers lured into spending the kids' university fund. But now, thanks to the introduction of Crown's new High Rollers Club, we're thrilled to announce the new High Rollers Clinic for Crown customers. If your VIP gambling addiction has cost you the family chariot or, say, an entire multinational company, here at the High Rollers Treatment Clinic, you'll enjoy the VIP counselling you deserve. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes with being treated alongside only the most illustrious gambling addicts. Captains of industry, CEOs, star athletes. You've lost your money in the company of billionaires. You don't want to confess your problems in the company of riffraff. Will you get out of it?
Relaxation.
Imagine you've just been persuaded to gamble away your private jet. Do you really want to be sitting in a chair circle with someone who only lost their car? It just isn't the same. So, high rollers who have lost the GDPs of small nations, we'll see you soon. And remember, none of this would have been possible without 2 casinos and the New South Wales state government.
Thanks, Mark. And good luck to the New South Wales state government with your decision. Fingers crossed Sydney's picturesque foreshore gets a beautiful new money pit. Good night.